My dear one, if you are here right now, listening to these words, then something within you is calling out for healing. You may feel tired, you may feel alone, you may feel like you're carrying more than your fair share of life's weight. There may be aches in your body that feel deeper than skin or muscle, a tiredness that goes beyond the physical, a silence in your heart that whispers, "Is anyone really here with me?" Let me speak to that quiet place in you, the one that longs for comfort, for reassurance, for peace. You do not have to hold everything by yourself anymore. You do not have to keep pretending that you're strong every moment of the day. It is okay to pause. It is okay to rest. You have come so far. Even if no one has told you that lately, I want you to hear it now, loud and soft at the same time. You are doing the best you can, and that is enough. Healing is not about doing everything perfectly. It is not about always feeling happy or positive. True healing is about allowing the wounds to breathe, allowing your emotions to rise and fall like waves, allowing your spirit to stretch in the direction of love, even if it's just a little bit at a time. You may be walking through something right now that you haven't even been able to explain to others. That's okay. Your healing is not a performance for others to understand. It is your sacred journey, and no part of it is too messy, too slow, or too broken. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are unfolding. And the universe, loving, wise, and always present, is walking right beside you. In the quiet moments when no one else is watching, there is a divine presence that surrounds you, like the soft sunlight that spills gently through the window, even when the world feels dim. That's the universe. It doesn't come with loud noise or grand signs. It comes in the stillness, in the pause between thoughts, in the way your heart keeps beating even after it's been hurt, in the way your breath gently moves in and out without needing to be told how. So many people think they have to heal alone. They think they must be strong and do it all by themselves. But healing doesn't ask for force. It asks for softness. Healing does not happen by pressure, but by permission. The permission to feel, the permission to be, the permission to be loved, even while still learning how to love yourself. Sometimes we don't even realize how much we're holding inside. We wake up, get through the day, smile when needed, and go to bed feeling like something is missing. That something, dear soul, is not always a person or a solution. Sometimes it is the feeling of connection, the gentle assurance that you are not alone in what you're going through, that you are seen, held, and supported by something greater, by something that loves you more than you can even imagine. This loving energy of the universe does not require you to be perfect. It does not need you to prove anything. It only asks that you let it in just a little. You don't have to have all the answers. You only need to allow the healing presence to sit with you, and it will, because it already is. Even now, as you listen, your body is responding. Your breath may be softening, your shoulders relaxing, your heart opening. This is what love does. This is what presence feels like. You are not a burden. You are not behind. You are simply healing at your own sacred pace. Let's take a moment right here to breathe together. Inhale softly and exhale gently. As you do, repeat within your heart, I am safe. I am supported. I am not alone. There's a deep beauty in knowing that even in your hardest moments, you are never truly by yourself. The energy of life is always around you, whispering kind thoughts, guiding your steps, wrapping invisible arms around you when things feel cold. So you can rest now. You can stop pushing so hard. You can stop blaming yourself for what you didn't know before. Healing begins the moment we stop fighting ourselves. It continues as we offer love instead of judgment to the hurting parts within. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be exactly as you are. You don't have to fix everything right now. There is nothing wrong with you for needing time. You are human, precious, and divinely made. Life may have left scars, but you are still beautiful, still whole, still filled with light. When the world feels too loud, go inward. When your thoughts feel heavy, speak gently to them. When your body feels tense, place your hands on your heart and say, "It's okay. I'm here. We will get through this." This is what healing sounds like. It sounds like kindness, like slowness, like trust. You are not walking this path alone. Every time you reach for hope, hope reaches back. Every time you whisper help, the universe leans in to listen. In the soft corners of the day, in the morning light, in the quiet night, in the pause between tasks, allow yourself to feel the truth of this moment. I am held, I am loved, I am healing. Let these words live in your heart. Let them fill the spaces where fear used to live. You don't have to know what comes next. You only need to trust that you will not face it alone. The universe walks with you, always. Now, take another breath and let it carry this knowing deep into your being. You are safe, you are guided, you are worthy of peace. Healing is not something you do alone. It is something you allow. And the moment you allow, the moment you soften, everything begins to shift. So even now, in this very moment, let go of the idea that you must carry it all. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the fear that you're falling behind. You are right where you need to be, and you are not alone. The loving arms of the universe are holding you now, and every step you take is guided by the light of that love. Let it carry you, let it support you, let it remind you that healing is possible because you are already in it. And most of all, know this deep in your soul: I am never alone. The universe walks with me. There is something very gentle about healing when we no longer feel the need to rush it. So many carry a deep belief that they must fix themselves quickly, that they must be better by now, that they are somehow behind. But healing has no deadline. There is no clock ticking in the background. Healing unfolds like a flower opening toward the sun, in its own time, with its own rhythm, soft and sacred. Sometimes we place so much pressure on ourselves to move on or get over it that we forget to just be. But we were never meant to hurry through pain or skip over the sadness. We were meant to honor what we feel, to give space to the experience, and to allow love to come in through the cracks. Healing is not a project. It is not something to control or micromanage. It is a living, breathing journey, and like all journeys, it moves through seasons. If there is something heavy you are holding, I want to tell you, you don't have to hold it so tightly anymore. You don't need to be strong every hour of the day. Strength is not in the pretending. Strength is in the truth. the truth that sometimes we hurt, the truth that sometimes we feel lost, the truth that sometimes we just need to sit still and cry and feel and breathe. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. The wisdom of letting go, the wisdom of listening inward, the wisdom of honoring what is real. Let this be your permission to slow down, to pause, to stop trying to fix everything and instead offer yourself one small kindness. That's where healing grows, in the moments of soft attention, in the moments of loving stillness, in the quiet space where you let yourself just be. You don't have to prove your worth by how quickly you recover. You don't need to rush to be okay again. Healing is a relationship, one built on patience, tenderness, and presence. The more gently you walk with yourself, the more deeply you heal. You might try a little practice today, a simple one. Sit with yourself and ask, what do I need right now? And then listen, not with judgment or analysis, but with kindness. Maybe you need rest. Maybe you need comfort. Maybe you just need silence. Whatever it is, give it to yourself with love. When you stop pushing and start listening, something beautiful happens. The body softens, the heart begins to trust, the mind begins to quiet. That's when healing begins to bloom, not from force, but from love. There is nothing you need to do to earn this love. You already are it. You are made of it. And when you stop fighting yourself, you remember this truth. You are whole, even as you heal. You are worthy, even when you feel broken. And you are loved, no matter where you are in your journey. So today, I invite you to drop the pressure, drop the guilt, drop the idea that healing must look a certain way. You are already healing just by choosing to be kind to yourself in this moment. That is enough, and you are enough. Our bodies speak to us in whispers. They hold our stories. They carry the weight of things we didn't always know how to feel. And when we begin to listen gently, lovingly, we create space for true transformation. When pain shows up in the body, it's not there to punish you. It's there to speak. It may be trying to say, I've been holding too much for too long, or I need rest, or even I need love. The body does not lie. It does not trick us. It simply reflects the energy we carry, the thoughts we feed, the emotions we store. So many people try to silence the body with frustration or shame, but healing begins when we sit with the body and say, I'm listening. What do you need? This is a sacred relationship, the one between mind and body. They are not separate. They are partners in your journey. When the mind believes it is unworthy, the body begins to tense. When the mind feels fear, the breath becomes shallow. When the mind carries grief, the heart may ache. But the opposite is also true. When the mind begins to send thoughts of peace, the body relaxes. When the mind chooses love, the body receives healing light. Each loving thought is like a balm. It soothes the nervous system. It speaks safety to your cells. It becomes a new message, one that says, it is safe to rest now. It is safe to heal. It is safe to be loved. There is a beautiful practice that can begin this connection again, standing in front of a mirror and simply placing your hands over your heart, looking into your own eyes, not to criticize, but to comfort, and softly saying, I love you, or I'm here for you, or even just thank you. It may feel strange at first. Many have spent years avoiding their reflection, carrying silent shame or self-doubt. But the mirror is not your enemy. It is an invitation, a sacred space to begin again, to rebuild the bond with yourself that was never meant to be broken. The body wants to feel safe. It wants to be acknowledged. It longs to be loved. And the more we bring awareness to it, the more it opens. The more we soften, the more it listens back. Let your body know today, you don't have to carry this alone. I will be gentle with you now. Try placing your hands on your belly and breathing deeply. Feel the rise and fall. Speak kindly. Even if your body has been through pain, it is still here, loving you the best way it knows how. It wakes up each day. It holds you together. It keeps trying. That is not weakness. That is love. Speak this truth often. My thoughts support my healing. My body is safe. I am in harmony with myself. As you affirm these gentle truths, your body begins to believe them. Your cells begin to relax. Your energy begins to shift. This is the power of mind and body working together in peace. You are not broken. You are healing. And your body is your ally, not your enemy. Love it, speak to it, thank it, and most of all, be kind to it. Let's speak now of words, not just any words, but words filled with healing energy, words that lift, support, and restore. These are affirmations, simple statements of truth spoken from love. Affirmations are like seeds. When spoken with care, they plant new beliefs into the garden of the mind, and with time, they grow. They blossom into new thoughts, and these thoughts, in turn, shape the way we feel, the way we act, the way we heal. You don't need to say them perfectly. You don't need to believe them fully right away. You only need to begin, to try, to speak them gently, like a friend would. Try this. I am willing to heal. It's soft, open, and kind. You don't have to know how healing will happen. Just your willingness is enough to start. Or the universe supports my healing. This one reminds the heart that you are not doing this alone. There is a loving energy that surrounds you, always ready to lift you higher. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are reminders, gentle nudges back toward truth. When the mind wants to spiral into fear, an affirmation can be the anchor that brings it home. You can speak them in the morning when you rise. You can whisper them before sleep. You can write them on sticky notes or repeat them silently during difficult moments. Every repetition creates a new path in the mind, a softer one, a more loving one. Let's say another. I am open to receive comfort. Sometimes the hardest part of healing is not giving love, but letting love in. This affirmation opens the door. Use affirmations like a warm blanket. Wrap yourself in them when the world feels cold. Let them remind you that you are safe, you are whole, and you are worthy. You don't need to say many. Just a few, spoken with kindness, can change everything. Choose the ones that feel like truth, or the ones you most need to hear, even if you're not sure you believe them yet. Because with time, the mind learns, the heart softens, the soul begins to trust, and the body follows. Affirm. Every day, in every way, I am healing with love. Let these words become your gentle rhythm, your daily nourishment, your guiding light. Affirmations are not meant to fix you. They are meant to remind you that you were never broken. They are the language of love, and love is the foundation of all healing. There are times when emotions feel too big to hold. They come like waves, unexpected and strong. One moment you feel still, and the next the sadness rises. The grief presses against your chest. The loneliness sits like a stone in your belly. These emotions are not wrong. They are not failures. They are visitors, messengers, coming to tell you what still aches, what still longs to be seen. You do not need to push them away. You do not need to be afraid of what you feel. Emotions are a part of healing, not the enemy of it. When emotions rise, it means something within you is ready to be acknowledged, to be held with love, to be heard without shame. Let yourself feel. If the tears come, let them fall. If the heaviness is present, let it be. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are not behind for still grieving. You are not failing for having hard days. These are all part of the sacred process. Let each feeling pass through you like a wave, rising, cresting, and softening again into stillness. There is no need to attach stories to these emotions. You don't have to fix them or explain them or make sense of them right away. Just allow them to be. Breathe through them. Sit beside them. Offer them kindness. When emotions feel too heavy, that's when you need your own compassion the most. Speak gently to yourself. It's okay to feel this. This moment will pass. I am here, and I will stay with myself through this. You might try placing a hand on your heart and another on your belly. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Let each breath be a reminder that you are safe now, that you are allowed to feel, that you are strong enough to hold even this. Emotions are like waves in the ocean of your being. They come and go, but they are not who you are. You are the ocean, vast, deep, and wise. The waves do not define you. They simply move through you. Let them move. Let them teach. Let them go. And if today feels like too much, if your heart feels tender, then do just one small thing, one breath, one affirmation, one kind thought. That is enough. That is healing. Say softly, I allow my feelings to come and go. I am gentle with myself. This is love. This is presence. This is healing in its truest form. There are gentle signs around you all the time, whispering that you are not alone. Little things that the thinking mind may miss, but the heart always knows. A bird singing at just the right moment, a breeze that feels like a hug, a stranger's kindness, a sudden moment of peace for no reason at all. These are not accidents. These are the universe's way of saying, I'm here, I haven't left you, I never will. The universe does not need grand gestures to speak. It speaks in stillness, in simplicity, in warmth. It speaks in the way your breath returns to calm, in the way a thought of hope rises after sorrow, in the way you somehow find strength even on the hardest days. These are signs, not just signs that you're okay, but signs that you are loved, that you are guided, that something greater is walking beside you, even when you feel most alone. Open your heart to these signs. You don't have to look hard. Just become quiet, and they will come. You'll feel them in your body like a softness, a comfort, a knowing. You'll feel them in your heart as if something is holding you from within. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be certain. You just need to stay open. That's where the magic lives. That's where healing lives. In the openness, in the allowing, in the quiet trust that life is always moving in your favor. If you've ever felt an unexplainable peace during a storm, that was the universe. If you've ever felt an idea suddenly light up your mind, that was guidance. If you've ever cried and then laughed minutes later, that was love returning. Speak this truth gently to your heart. The universe walks with me. I trust the signs I receive. You are never without support. You are never without love. Even now, in this very moment, love is reaching out to you. In the silence, in the stillness, in the breath. Let it reach you. Let it hold you. Let it remind you that you are never alone. There is a place within you that is always safe, always calm, always whole. It is not outside of you. It is within, a quiet, sacred space that lives beneath the noise, beneath the worry, beneath the fear. You can visit this place whenever you need. You can close your eyes, take a deep breath, and arrive. This is your inner sanctuary, your space of peace, your space of light. It may help to imagine this inner space as a warm room filled with soft light and gentle energy, a place where you can rest, where nothing is expected of you, where you are held exactly as you are. This space is not imagination. It is real. It lives inside your being. And when the world feels overwhelming, you can return here again and again. In this inner space, you are free, free to feel, free to breathe, free to be. No masks, no roles, no demands, just you, pure, beautiful, and whole. Each time you connect with this space, you build a deeper relationship with yourself. You create a home within, a home that can never be taken, a home that is always with you. Try spending a few moments each day in this space. Begin with your breath. Let it lead you inward. Let it open the door. Let it remind you that you are safe inside yourself. Say softly, "Within me is a sanctuary of peace. I return to it whenever I need." You do not need to fix yourself to feel safe. You only need to return to this place of love again and again. It is always waiting. It is always welcoming. It is always home. Healing does not happen in big leaps. It happens in small steps, in quiet moments, in gentle choices. Maybe it's choosing to rest when the world tells you to keep going. Maybe it's speaking kindly to yourself when an old voice says you're not enough. Maybe it's pausing to place your hand on your heart and say, "I love you," even if it feels unfamiliar. These are not small things. These are miracles. Each time you choose love over fear, softness over shame, truth over silence, you are healing. You are changing your life. Let love in slowly. You don't have to open all at once. Let it drip in like sunlight through a curtain. Let it move at your pace. Let it meet you where you are. You are worthy of love. Not because of what you do, not because of how you perform, but because of who you are, because you exist, because you are part of this vast, loving universe, and you matter. Today, offer yourself one loving gesture, one small thing, a cup of tea, a slow breath, a kind thought, a smile in the mirror. These are not meaningless. These are how love begins. These are how healing grows. Speak this truth. I welcome love into my life. I deserve kindness. With every small act of love, you shift your energy, you build a new foundation, you remind your heart that it is safe to open little by little. You are never too much, you are never not enough. You are a sacred being on a sacred journey, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward wholeness. So let love in, one breath at a time, one moment at a time, one thought at a time. You are doing beautifully. And now take a breath, a long, soft breath. Let it fill your lungs. Let it settle your mind. Let it speak peace into your soul. You are not alone. You never were. Every step of your journey has been held in love. Every moment of fear has been surrounded by light. Every whisper for help has been answered by the silent presence of the universe. You are healing, not because you are trying harder, but because you are allowing more, allowing space, allowing love, allowing truth. Let these words live in your heart. I am safe, I am guided, I am never alone. And know from this moment on that the universe walks with you gently, lovingly, patiently. Every breath you take is shared with the divine. Every heartbeat is echoed by the rhythm of the cosmos. You are never forgotten. You are always supported, and you are deeply, deeply loved. Now go gently into your day or into your night, knowing this sacred truth. You are not alone in this healing. The universe walks with you.